Hello everyone. Um this video that I got up is gonna be what we will be discussing in my newest video. Um as you can see, it's about Emmitt Till and about his death and what caused it, and it's basically about the falsify of what he didn't do, and he got murdered for no reason and tortured. So this video is going to be on the discussion of this video, and we're going to talk about it like I say all the time, and I'm going to give you my opinion. And this is from a news app on my phone that gives me notifications about whatever news comes up and out. So I wanted to tell you that because this is real and this is not fake. I'd rather give you the real information than fake information, and I like to provide you all with the right information and not the wrong. So we're going to watch this video, and after this video, I'm going to read the article that I saw that is related to this video, and I'm going to give you my thoughts, and we're going to discuss it. So here we go.
Led by our angels, led by the spirit of Emmitt Till and Emmitt Till.
For 67 years, the family of Emmitt Till say they have been seeking justice, not just for the 1955 murder of the 14-year-old black boy whose tortured and disfigured body helped spark the civil rights movement, but for what led up to that murder, his kidnapping. The family believes one suspect is a woman who is still alive.
I mean, we thought of things like citizen's arrest. I'm just going to tell you. We thought of things like, well, can we find the warrant and present it to her? If the authorities aren't going to do this, what can we do?
Till's cousins, Deborah and Terry Watts, decided to go searching for the warrant, one authorities over the decades never found in their investigations.
There were cobwebs across all of the boxes, dead bugs, dust. We had to get chairs to even search on different levels for the documents. We did have gloves and masks as well, but we were definitely determined to find it no matter what. We pushed through.
Two men were acquitted of Till's murder by an all-white jury, though they later admitted to the killing in an interview with Look magazine. The case against Miss Roy Bryant, who now goes by Carolyn Bryant Dunham, was never tried. We reached out to Dunham and have not heard back.
We think this is evidence, this is new evidence that no one had ever searched for, and we were able to find it. It was unbelievable. It was overwhelming. We all cried. We were in also a state of shock. Speechless in some instances.
Well, the moment was very, very, very overwhelming. I had to look at the warrant several times just to make sure that it was real, that it actually read Mrs. Roy Bryant on it.
Though she was never arrested or tried, in 2007, after the Till case was reopened, Bryant's case was brought in front of a Mississippi grand jury. That grand jury did not indict her. A majority black grand jury did convene in Greenwood, Mississippi, and they declined to indict Carolyn Bryant Dunham. What do you make of that?
We're not sure why they declined to indict her, because there was enough evidence there to indict her. The investigation had been done.
The Watts say their whole lives they have lived with Mamie Till Mobley's haunting cries for justice and the images that horrified a nation of their cousin Emmitt Till's body lying disfigured in an open casket. It was a scene his mother insisted showing the world to expose what racist hate truly looks like.
We did take the torch from Mamie. We ensured to her that we will continue the fight before she passed away. And so for me, I definitely want to see it through, but it has been a tremendous amount of trauma. I still feel like the weight is on our shoulders. We found the new evidence, and so we just want justice served.
We are doing this without hate, malice, or vengeance against Carolyn Bryant. We just want justice served. Justice has been denied for 67 years, and it needs to be served.
Hello everyone. As you can see from the video that you just saw, this is an article that I will be reading, and then after that we're gonna discuss it, because I myself have a lot of things that I want to say. It's just my opinion and how I feel about the whole situation. Okay, here we go. Relative of Emmitt Till files lawsuit demanding chef arrest Carolyn Bryant Dome. Okay, here we go. In federal lawsuit filed earlier this week, a family member of Emmitt Till is demanding the Leflore County Sheriff Ricky Banks serve an arrest warrant from 1955 on Carolyn Bryant Dome for her role in the death of Till. Last year, a 5-member search group, including members of Till's family, found that unserved 1955 arrest warrant for Bryant at the Leflore County Courthouse. Till, a 14-year-old boy from Chicago, was visiting family in Mississippi when he had his fateful encounter with then 20-year-old Carolyn Bryant. Accounts from that day differ, but witness alleged Emmitt whistled at Bryant, now Dome, at the market she owned with her husband in Money, Mississippi. Later, her husband, Roy Bryant, and J.W. Millam took Till from his bed and ordered him into the back of the pickup truck and beat him before shooting him in the head, tossing his body into the Tallahatchie River. They were both acquitted of murder following a trial in which Carolyn Bryant testified that Emmitt grabbed her verbally and threatened her. In 2007, a Mississippi grand jury declined to indict Dome on any charges. It was Clarence Bryant's lie that sent Roy Bryant, J.W. Millam into rage, which resulted in the mutilation of Emmitt Till's body into a unrecognizable condition. The newly filed lawsuit states the Leflore County Sheriff is complicit in the trio's escape from justice, even though both Roy Bryant and J.W. Millam admitted to the crime. It continued. To this day, the warrant issued from Carolyn Bryant's remains unserved. Carolyn Bryant's whereabouts are unknown, and the action is being brought in order to compel the Leflore County Sheriff to serve the warrant upon Carolyn Bryant's is added. Okay, as you can see, my little paragraph cut off on me, but thank goodness I was done reading it. But now that we done watched the video and I read the article to y'all, I'm now gonna discuss this with y'all, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on it, because to me this is an important subject and an important matter, because even though that this happened 67 years ago, it is still big to this day. They have made shows about it. They made movies about it. They made a lot of documentaries about it. But in the end, we still think that, it should still be discussed, because this was a child and he lost his life terribly to this lie that this woman created. And to be honest with you, it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you my opinion on it, and I hope you all enjoy this video. And thank you so much. Thank you. Hello YouTube, this is DeAndre Dobbs. I'm back with another video. Happy Monday, February the 13th. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day, because I am. I'm so blessed to be up this morning. And I'm so blessed that the good Lord woke me up this morning. That's one of the most important things. If you are able to get up, wake up, do your daily routines, and get up and fix yourself something to eat, do whatever you have to do to get yourself together, your day ready, that's a blessing. That's the most important thing. It really is. And so today, I wanted to take the time and make this video. As you can see from the clips of the video that we watched about Emmitt Till, that is what we're going to be talking about today. I'm just going to be giving you my opinion on this part of the video. And as you can see, before then, I read the article and we watched the video on about his cousins finding evidence on Emmitt Till's murder. And that's what I'm going to give you my opinion on today. Could you just give me 1 second? Just give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Let me see, I'm back. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about. Actually, I got the information Saturday, because Saturday I was just relaxing, chilling. And I decided, when I was laying in bed, I was watching Living Single. And, because some of the episodes that I already done saw, biggest of them, I just be watching it because it's Black History Month. And happy Black History Month. Black History Month is very important. And so this is basically why I'm doing this video. It's for Black History Month. Lily, you finna go in the house. Excuse me about that, y'all. And yeah, that's basically why I'm doing this video. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, so I was watching Living Single, and I said, you know what? I was watching Living Single, and I was just, laying in my bed, and all of a sudden, this notification comes up on my phone through my news app, because I have this news app that I downloaded to get news and stuff from my local areas and stuff, and celebrity news and stuff. So I got the notification about Emmitt Till cousins, and that they are reopening the case, and they're going to look some more into Emmitt Till's death. And so I opened it and I read it, and I said, you know what? That will be my next topic for my next video about Emmitt Till's cousins finding more evidence and more information about his murder. And that this Carolyn Bryant, she basically lied. Her lies drove a 14-year-old child to get tortured and murdered. And I think it's funny that, well, it's not funny, but I think it's ironic. Back in those days, if a African American person you know, such as myself, you know, back in those days, like if an African American person would, you know, do something wrong to, you know, a white person, I'm just gonna put it like that, a white person, they would get accused, and if they got accused, they got in trouble, and they would basically get either arrested or they would get lynched or they would get killed and tortured, just like what happened to Emmitt Till. But Emmitt Till's murder, it was, you know, it was tragic because I saw photos after his death. He was like literally unrecognizable. And I watched his movie, his new movie Till. When I watched the movie Till, the new movie Till that came out in 2022, I watched it and I was watching it, but I wasn't feeling well at the moment too. So I'm gonna have to rewatch it sometime. But when when I saw those pictures, I was like, my word. Like I was like literally, I was shocked. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't find out about Emmitt Till till I was in the ninth grade. When I was a freshman in high school, that's when I first found out about Emmitt Till because I took literature. And I opened my literature book and I saw this picture and it said Emmitt Till. And this was the 14-year-old boy that got killed because it claimed that he whistled at a white woman. And like I said, Carolyn Bryant lies got Emmitt Till murdered, killed. And his mother sent him from Chicago to Mississippi to stay with family, to visit family. And she told him the things to do, the good things to do and the things not to do because, Emmitt Till's father, his mother's husband, he was killed at overseas. He died at overseas. And she gave him good guidance. His mother gave him good guidance, told him what to do and what not to do. And they went to the store and they was getting him some items like candy and something like that. And, Carolyn Bryant said that Emmitt whistled at her and, back then, whatever whatever a white person said back then them days, their word would get more believed than a black person word back in them days. Excuse me, y'all. Because that's exactly how that happened. And I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I think it's still sad, like, Emmitt Till's cousins are reopening this case, which is a good thing because I don't blame them. They want to know what happened, to their cousin. Like, why did this have to happen the way it did? And what makes me mad and pisses me off that, that these men basically got off, in my opinion. They basically got off. Carolyn Bryant was not arrested. She still isn't arrested. So basically, it's kind of like her lies, basically, it killed Emmitt Till, and she didn't get punished for it. It's like she's been getting off the road. She's been getting off for free for 67 years. Cause This is how long the murder occurred. It occurred in August of 1955 or 6. So basically, she still is getting off with this. Now, a couple of, I think it was a year ago, they had a picture surfacing that they found Carolyn Bryant, like she was in her 80s, and they say she blind and she barely can move around. She's sick. She had an oxygen tank. And I'ma see, can I pull up a picture, and then I'ma show y'all this picture of her now that I saw a year ago. Because, I'ma go on and be honest. If it were me, oxygen tank, breathing tank, her being sick, her going through what she going through, her going blind, you know what that is? That's karma. That's karma. That's karma for the lie that you told what got an innocent child killed at the age of 14. And it's just sad, like back in them days, like we still, us as black, us as African Americans, us as black peoples, back in them days, we still, our voices wasn't still being heard. And it's a lot of, like, it is a lot of, it was a lot of black peoples, African American people, back in the day, before I came up, that, they got tortured, they got murdered, either by the KKK, someone that was big, peoples, you know, by a white person that heard, like, if a black person did this and did that, and then all the names that we were called back in the day, and stuff our ancestors went through, like over 400 years ago. Like, basically, and people say that we are the problem. No, we are not the problem. We are not the problem. We are not the problem. The problem is we basically get tired and got tired of being mistreated for so many years. Taken back to the old times, slavery times, being whipped and chained up and getting killed. For what? For not doing what was supposed to be done. What we was what our, basically what I'm saying, I don't want to get my words mixed up. But basically what I'm saying is that Carolyn Bryant, she still doesn't get a pass. And I think that is karma for what she done. That is karma for the lie that she told. Because basically that's how I see the whole thing. And I'm glad that, Emmitt Till's cousins, they are reopening the case. And I think it said that they find a recent document, an arrest paper. I think that's what they said. They found a warrant for her arrest, I believe. Okay, if they found the warrant for the arrest, then I feel like Carol Bryant should still get arrested. Because she's the cause of the murder. Sick or not, And I just, I'm still hoping that his family gets justice for his murder. And I'm back, y'all. And yeah, they found the arrest paper that she was supposed to get arrested on. Because I think, if I'm mistaken, I think her husband got arrested, or was they acquitted? It was one of them. But I did see the information. Like, you can go back and watch the video if you're not sure. But I'm telling you what I looked up and what I researched and stuff like that. I'm back, y'all. So basically, they found the arrest for, you know, Carolyn Bryan. My thing is this: if you found the paper, whoever found the paper, arrest the woman. There is no excuse. Because I know she's old and I know she's sick, apparently. And I think she came out and said that she lied when she got older. Like, come on now. But I can say this. When Emmitt Till died, his mother told the funeral home people, the N the N the NA the N the NLSCP, I think. The NAACP, I think that's what it's called. That she want an open casket. She want the world to see what her son went through. She want the whole world to see what happened to her son. I saw the open casket and it broke my heart. And it's sad that that young man lost his life because of the lie that that woman told. Now, let me tell y'all, if I said anything wrong, please correct me. I'm trying to make sense of it. But I think it's terrible when a child is murdered. Because don't no parent wants to bury their child. That is the most hurtful, saddest thing ever. No one should have to endure that. It's just crazy. And I'm really hoping that Emmitt Till's family gets justice. And everyone, this is gonna be the end of this video. I really hope you all enjoyed, and like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Just remember, if you're going through a rough day, if you are having trouble with something, if you are experiencing something terrible, if you're having a bad day, turn that bad day into a good day and make a good day the best to your ability. Always think positive, always have good energy. And I want to thank you all for who has been watching my videos and everything, who has been supporting me along the way. And I want to thank you all. I love you all. Have a wonderful Monday. Goodbye.